Hey guys, welcome back to Parabellum Fishing. I appreciate you tuning in to another episode. Let's see, today was brutally hot. It was like, it says feels like 103. And I gotta tell you, from being out there, I think that's in the shade, feels like, because it felt hotter than that. It was bad. Now I did manage to get myself to snakehead when I went out fishing earlier this morning, but the GoPro kept overheating and shutting down. So I really wasn't able to get really good footage, but fortunately I did get a delivery today. Monster bass. So this is the south region or southern region for September 2021. Let's see, I never know how, like, a good way to dump. I'm just going to dump them all out, go from there. Let's see. Alright, everything is dumped as usual. Start off with the bag. Now I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about the bags out there. I gotta tell you, I love these things. I use them all the time. To me, they're a heck of a lot better than those cardboard boxes they were sending out. And they do help, I don't know, we'll say it helps offset, maybe some of the cost for some of the baits that maybe the price is a little inflated. And yeah, we'll get to that. I'll tell you that in a second. But these bait bags are great. I love them. Use them all the time. They do not charge you for these as far as what they put on the card. It's considered a bonus. All right. So we'll start off with the paperwork part. You give I guess I won't show you the coupon in case I use it, but it's a gift card for $10 off your purchase of 25 or more, and it expires next month. So not bad. They do run a lot of sales and a lot of specials. So, I guess that could help you score a pretty good deal. There's the golden ticket thing, which, oops. I hope I didn't break that. This is my wife's home office. Little super glue. We'll be all right. We got a Bass Hicks sticker. That's cool. I think I have this one already, but it doesn't matter. I like stickers. We got a whole little pamphlet on the Mad Max Popper, which is their own little job there. I have no issue with the quality of their baits. I gotta say, I've fished every hard bait they've sent. That's their brand, and I like them all. They're all fantastic. My issue sometimes comes with how they price them, but yeah, I guess it's really hard to gauge. I guess if they price it too low, you would think it's cheap junk. If they price it too high, I mean, you're not gonna make everybody happy, right? But the quality of the bait I can speak to. Now, not this one, 'cause I haven't fished it yet, but if it's on the same lines as all the rest of them, I'm sure it's fantastic. They've all been really good. And then they give you their little pamphlet. One of their pro staff guys on the front, and what's in it. So, starting off is the Optimum Boom Boom Swim Bait at $9. What's cool is this is actually a line through swim bait, and I'm actually a really big fan of line through swim baits. I like them a lot. Pop this guy open. They are big baits, but I like them. They do work well. I sometimes might have an issue throwing one of these from the bank, and I am predominantly a bank fisherman. Although, hey, another cool thing, I did get a boat recently. It was gifted to me by a friend of a friend. It needs a lot of work, but I'm going to put that work into it, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm not going to go full Tiny Boat Nation on the thing, but I am going to make it, awesome and fishable. So let me know down below. You guys want to see that? Because I can do some time-lapse videos and stuff like that of working on it, or I don't have to if it's something you guys aren't interested in at all. But I'm interested to do it because it's going to be a lot of fun, and it'll, get me out on the water a little deeper where I can't always reach currently as a bank fisherman, which I got a little sidetracked there, sorry. They cast pretty far because they're so heavy, and you basically thread your line through, and then they send you a treble hook. Pretty sticky treble hook, actually. That's pretty good. And that will kind of butt up into that little hole, and then you just kind of belly hook one of them, and you'll have two trebles sticking out. I have used rivets. I know you've probably seen that hack online somewhere where you use the aluminum rivets and you wedge them through. Well, the ones I use are the churros from 13 Fishing, and I'll wedge it through that and kind of make my own line through swim bait. But this looks pretty cool. It's in a sexy shad. I always have a hard time saying that. Sexy shad pattern. $9. These aren't cheap baits. Any line through you get, they're going to cost you a little bit. So not bad. I'm pretty stoked about that. Number 2, the Lucky Strike Hail Mary. This package, if you can see it, man, I don't know, is destroyed. Which, speaking of packaging, did anybody else get their bag this month in a plain white bubble job. I don't know. Not that that's, it matters at all. It's not a deal breaker in any way, shape, or form, but it is kind of strange, and it does kind of show maybe a lack of consistency. Again, it's not a big deal. It's probably a whole lot cheaper than the blue Monster Bass ones, and as long as the baits get here, I don't really care. But this packaging is trashed. I'm sure the bait's fine, because it's a hard bait, but that kind of sucks. So let's look at, let's open it up and see what we got. The Lucky Strike Hail Mary. Yeah, the bait's just fine. I was worried from the packaging, but the bait's just fine. And it's actually supposed to be, shaped like that. Big, sticky hooks, that's for sure. Big thud rattles. Ow. That hurt. And this is the Hail Mary and Tennessee Shad. I can't speak today. Tennessee Shad. Words are hard. 3/4 ounce. Cool looking bait. Good color. I got stuck myself again. Once the grass calms down a bit, it'll be good to fish. Well, maybe the bait isn't great. This split ring, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see? That split ring is trashed, man. I'm gonna have to swap that out. Because wouldn't that suck to lose a fish because of split rings? But I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera or not. But that is not good. Next on the list is going to be the Bass Hicks Pulsator Double Willow Spinner Bait. That is a mouthful for $8. And maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but to me, a spinner bait is a spinner bait is a spinner bait. I fished, I don't know, every brand spinner bait I can think of, and they're all pretty much the same. They do what they're supposed to do. The packaging on that was great. I mean, it really kept it looking good. Well, there you go. Double willow blades. These are powder coated or in some way, and they got a texture on them. I don't know if that's gonna come up or not, but they got a texture on the blades. Good color for stained water for sure. I don't like the hook tie. I don't know, that's like a thing lately. No one's doing the closed hook ties anymore. Line tie. Why do I keep calling it hook tie? Line tie. I like them when they're enclosed. That's just, personal preference. It doesn't have much of a plastic keeper on it. Good looking bait. All right. Next, this is the one they're all excited about. Their own Monster Bass Mad Max Popper. This one is in green sexy. And yeah, $9. And so this is the only issue I do have with the Monster Bass branded stuff. I think, I don't know, maybe not, but I know, like, I'll fish poppers. You guys know I'm a big fan of 13 fishing. I think they're like $7 for a 13 fishing popper. And there's all sorts of other brands out there that are, I mean, obviously Mega Bass is like, what, $50 for one? So I don't know, maybe $10 is good, maybe it's not. It's kind of small, which could be a good thing. Ooh, sticky hooks, I will give them that. Those hooks are great. I'll get you guys a good shot of this thing. Not a bad looking popper. It's got that nice tinny rattle that I like from my topwater poppers. Got a good cup mouth, actually a really good cup mouth. It's kind of a squared off deal there. I kind of dig that. The colors are great, the paint job looks nice. I have zero issue with the bait as it is. Like I said, their pricing sometimes I'm not 100%, but, and I'm looking at it, it looks like these hooks will foul each other up. Yeah. I mean, that was not hard for me to do. So you just gotta kind of be weary of stuff like that. Not too big a deal. I could always use a smaller split ring on the front. That'll solve that problem. Overall though, good looking little bait. $9. We'll see. These are BKK hooks. That's something new they've been using, I believe. And they are, I can't attest to them. I don't think I've fished enough of them to find out about longevity. But man, these things are, I mean, that's just skin hooked me. Good hooks. So, pretty excited about that. Everybody loves topwater, and that is a good color for down here in South Florida. No complaints, minus maybe the price. Next up is the X-Zone Lures Deception Worm. Nice to get a worm from X-Zone. Usually they send me some kind of a craw or creature bait. Let's see. Oh, okay. Not bad. This is it's a skinny worm. Really skinny worm. and 6 inches. Now this color is 309, I guess is the color, is what it says right there on the sticker. I'm guessing that's the color. But at least there is a color. It's a floating worm. It looks like it's a mixture. It's got some like translucent blue, which is kind of cool on the bottom. And then like a green pumpkin with almost every colored glitter they had tossed in it. Not bad. And it's a floating worm, so that's good. Maybe on a, obviously a light Texas rig would work well. Maybe a small shaky head. Yeah, I'm not 100% exactly how I'll throw it, but I will throw it. It's not a bad looking worm. It's a full pack for sure. There's 15 of them in here, so that's a pretty good value for the $5 they're charging you for it. Yeah, that's hard to beat. I mean, that's Zoom pricing right there. And nothing against Zoom. I love Zoom worms, but $5 for 15 baits. Yeah, that's a good value. I like that. Next up, $6, the Fat Bastard Hollow Body Frog. Good to have this. We're almost towards the end of traditional frog season. Now down here in South Florida, it's almost frog season year round. This one's a traditional frog shape. Can't get it out of the package. There we go. Very soft plastic. I'll give it that 100%. I do like a white frog. White, black, and green are basically my favorite frog colors. Not sure about the skirt material on them. They're a little short for me. I like them a little bit longer than that, and I don't know about the color so much, but I'll fish it as it is. And if I really don't like it, well, you guys saw in that frog fishing video I did, really quick, easy way to swap those out. So if I really don't like it, I'll swap them out to the maybe some black ones, just straight up black, or a black and white mix, something like that. But not a bad looking frog. Next up is the Z-Baits, the Twig. They smell pretty good. It says coffee and garlic on the package. Yeah, they're slippery. Really small worm. These are, you get 7 of them. They're 4 inches. I don't know, maybe I'd throw it on like a Ned head, maybe, because that tail does whip around pretty good. So yeah, I probably would just throw this on a lightweight Ned head. Probably wacky rig it too. Not a bad looking bait, and again, there's 7 in here, and they want $5 for them. Z-Bait is not a company I'm really familiar with. I don't think I've ever owned a pack until now, so I am excited. They are not a toy, and it may contain a sharp hook. They don't contain a sharp hook, but that's a good segue into the next and last thing in the box, which are sharp hooks. Look at that, Mustad hooks. $2.50 for a 4-pack of size 3/0 red hooks. Monster Bass has a thing for red hooks. I use them. They're usually like a backup hook for me. Like on treble hooks, I don't mind so much, but for EWGs, I think I just don't really think it makes a difference, honestly. But they're Mustad brand, bright red, really sticky, good hook, and then they give you the bag as a bonus, which, like I said, I get back to that in a second. I would not pay $9 for that. It's a cool popper. I like it. It's good looking. To me, $9 is a little overpriced. However, if there was a deal where you paid $9 for this and then you got this as like a bonus, to me, rock and roll. Now I got a bait bag, which I think they sell from anywhere from $5 to $8, depending on what day you click on their site. And then this, so okay, to me, that kind of helps, like I said earlier, offset some of the pricing. Because again, I love the bags. In total, that's probably about $50. I was kind of doing it in my head as we go, about $50 in total value. I think this one's like $35, so the value is there. Full transparency, this is like outro number 4. I can't seem to speak today. Anyway, that does it for the Monster Bass September 2021 South Region. That's the best I've done it so far. Bag's about $35. I feel this month I definitely got my money's worth. Every bait in that bag I'm gonna throw. I'm pretty happy about them. Thanks again for tuning in to another video. I do appreciate you guys very much. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next one. This is definitely a good month. I'm not too, hold on. I got glitching going on up here like crazy. What's going on here? Why is my screen glitching like that? Please hold. This box, or out of this bag, is going to end up. And I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Damn it! Down below. Damn it! Down below in the comments, hit me up. What the is wrong with me?